If you kill my commander, that's great!
Only shooting stars break the mold.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Brawl Stars. I'm Amy the Amazonian, and I'm playing an unusual arena commander, High Marshal Arguel. You might know him from his Bloodfast, which was in the original Ixalan set, but this dude makes a Bloodfast, but only when he dies, and he lets you transform it. So that means that first you make a Bloodfast, you flip it over, then you make a Bloodfast, and then every time he dies, when you have a Bloodfast and a transformed Bloodfast out, you make 2 4/3 flying demon tokens, and they come into play untapped. This is a really unusual commander because it wants you to kill it over and over and over. And because it only costs 3 mana, there's actually a lot of spells that cost 1 or 2 mana that can just bring it right back, like Unearth, or Helping Hand, or Return Triumphant. There's actually even more that I'm not running in this deck. High Marshal Arguel also has the really cool advantage of playing nicely with some other vampires, like Bart, who can sacrifice things for free, and the Cavaleño card, which was from the Vampires Precon, so you can make even more of those vampire tokens. This is a really cool card that gives you a chance to play a different kind of sacrifice, where you're not killing stuff so much for drain effects or to get things that are back into play. The only thing you're getting back into play is your commander. And we're going to do that using things like Mothra, so when it dies, it comes back. Those reanimation spells, a couple of scam spells, too, in case our opponent wants to kill our commander. And some really spicy things that might not bring it back. This guy brings it back. But something that doubles its leaving the battlefield trigger. You can also use Gandalf, the 5 mana Flash Gandalf, to do this, but Teysa does it even better, and she buffs up those tokens by giving them Vigilance and Lifelink. There's a lot of really cool stuff you can do in this deck, and I actually found myself moving into a slightly more general sacrifice build just so I could do more cool stuff other than kill my commander over and over. But it is really fun to play, so we're going to take Arguel into the queue, and we're going to kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, and kill him some more. Smeagol Helpful Guide. Hey there, Smeagol. Smeagol, kind of like us, is looking to sacrifice creatures. But when they do it, it's cool, because they're doing it to steal my lands. If a creature dies during their turn, and Smeagol's out, they get the next land in my deck, and everything else goes into my graveyard. I'm really hoping that we draw some lands, by the way. We are on the draw. This would be nice to get to set up like Sarah Paragon into Arguel, so we can just keep playing it over and over from the graveyard. Okay, not over and over, but frequently enough. Ah, there's a land. Have I done any decks with Villainous Wealth? I haven't. It's a very expensive card for some... You know, it does cool crime, but it's no Nicol Bolas. If it could be my commander, I'd love to have it, but it can't be. Ooh, Roaming Throne. Naming Halfling or Horror? Halfling. Naming Filthy Hobbitses. Ouch. Oh, Sheoldred forces me to sacrifice Arguel. We will... do you want to... No. Decline. Transform. Take 8. Oof, that's a lot of damage. Fortunately, I can't meat hook this whole board. I can do X equals 2, though, and take out 2 of them. I think I'd rather go for Sorin. I am going to pay a life here. -3. 1, 2, 3. Bring back Arguel. Give Arguel a ghost form. Because we want him to live, die, and die some more. Okay, Shoulder's going at Soaring since I can't block it. Roaming Throne at my face. Block. Do not move into command zone because it will come back. Yeah, he lives and he dies briefly. Do not transform it since we already have a transformed one. Ooh, and making snakes. I'm feeling we just go for X equals 2. I'm gonna start with a Deadly Dispute. Move my commander to the command zone. No! Wow, I did not get a land. I could bring him back and sacrifice him again and just go for like the army of 4/3s. I'm going to do this instead. Cool Scion. I do not have 8 cards in a graveyard. This cannot be flippied. Welcome back, Smeagol. A creature died, so they will steal a land at the end of turn. They're not attacking in with either of these. Also, it gets doubled, right? It does! Yeah! They sold 2 lands. My snow. Wait, they stole 4 lands? Oh, because this is one of those, there's 2 separate triggers happening here. That's pretty sweet. Not gonna lie, it's pretty sweet. I am going to return triumphant. Roaming Throne's great. I mean, I have it in a bunch of decks too, for the exact same reason. Wake me up. Wake me up inside. Gonna keep declining. Can I attack in? 1, 2, 3, 4. No. I want to stay back. The chair's at it again. Chair. Oh, Barad-dûr can be used to make a 0/0 orc. That would die. Ooh, protection. That works too. They draw a card. They're not looking to be turbo tempted by the Rang. This Grave Pact could be pretty helpful. I do have to pay a life, though. So I can still have my sacrifice out. I gain 1 life, and I get 1 card off the spellbook. Yeah, they need to have a creature die for Barad-dûr to work. They could do it here. For no particular reason. Oh, I didn't even get to see what they were. Roaming Throne be gone, Children be gone, or Smeagol be gone? Okay, I will attack with 2 of them. Right, I forgot about the 1 ring. It doesn't matter. Our blocks are no different with 2 up than 4. One. You draw. Now that we have a Grave Pact out, though, We could get something like Woe Strider out and just make them sacrifice their board as we need to. Especially since we'll get more and more sacrificables off of Xander's Wake. Gosh, I love Roaming Throne now. You're so cute! It's just a chair. It's just a really good chair. I got the Rainbow Dash sleeves. I was looking actually earlier to see if I have a Rainbow Dash toy. So I don't. I had a Celestia that I believe died to a horrible video that me and my friends filmed. R.I.P. Princess Celestia. But we still have Pinkie Pie, Twilight Sparkle, and Applejack, and Spike. They were all part of the same playset. Ooh, Nightmare Shepherd! That'll let these die and come back. That could be a fun card in this deck, too. Kind of like the Paragon. But you have a second copy of your commander. I had a Selesnya pony. Okay. Triggers happen! Did I want this? I guess they do so they can get more Smeagol triggers. Attack me! Please. Nope, they're gonna steal 4 lands. So they'll get double tempted by the ring. And then they'll steal 2 lands from each of those. This is kind of like how Sidisi and Roaming Throne works really well together. Because it's 2 separate triggers. Sweet mother of ramp! If you add Roaming Throne into this deck... Aww, they exiled my graveyard. If you add Roaming Throne into this deck, you do get a double trigger off this. Which I think's pretty neat. You know what's not neat? The fact that they got rid of so much of my stuff. Pay 1 life so I can keep up the sacrifice. Die. Make a copy of it. More die. Like Crafter sounds good. And be gone, Nightmare Shepherd. See that Plague Crafter again. See that 1/1. I'll attack with the 4/3s. Nice. Could you make a more vampire-focused thing? We have a bunch of vampires in the deck, and you could probably add even more. 1 ring deals some serious damage to them. Grave Pact is good when you are trying to kill your commander over and over and over and over and over. Ooh, Meat Hook Massacre. These die. They have nothing to die. But they will lose 2 life. And they are losing another 3 life off of this. Life number go down. A lovely amount of sacrifice fodder. My commander has died a dozen times, only have 1 or 2 taxes. Only 1! And I'm planning on casting it and sacrificing it again. It's neat, right? Gotta pay the life. Here's Arguel. I'll discard Tidebearer Giant because I'm nowhere near casting that. It'll just be exile fodder for the Woe Strider's escape. Yeah, we have a human ecosystem to support our vampire. They are down to 2 life. We can make them at 1 life, too. It's got to sacrifice Arguel. Hiya, Yara. Yara will come out. We will kill the Yara. Move my commander to the command zone. No! He likes being there. They can activate Barad-dur in response. Animate the cave they've stolen from me. They're at 3 life. Remember, they lose 4. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana, which is enough to replace Smeagol. But not enough to keep them off of the ring killing them. Yeah, it was a good game. Good game, Smeagol. We both did the things. Itali, Primal Conqueror. This Itali is the one that cheats out spells. This hand only has 2 lands and only sort of has 2 lands, which is pretty rough for us. I'm going to mulligan, even though I do like some of the cards we have here. Same problem, only 2 lands. I'll keep this one, and then hope for the best. In Evolving Wilds. Yeah, this Itali, they typically want to just ramp. Ramp, 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 and then big stuff. It's the Gruul way. It's actually not the Gruul way. The Gruul way is smash, but the backside does the smashing. Kills you in a single hit because of 11 poison counters. No, do you pay the 1? You can't pay the 1. Cool moth. I could ghost form the Sentinel if I fear them doing something to it, but I think this is just fine. Rugged Highlands. It does come in tapped. Gains them a life. I could cycle this just because I currently don't have what I would need. Which is to say, more lands, please. Hey, Soren. More ways to bring things back. I will name Vampire on this. Vampire. Not that I really have to worry about Gruul counter spells. I could have named Spirit or Insect.
And chat and Happy New Year.
Hey, Pylon! Thank you for the 40-month resub. A generous Ent gets them a forest. It could even be a dual land. Thank you so much, Pylon. I appreciate it. Happy New Year's to you. It's the 28th right now. Only a few days left to go. Oh, Spiteful Banditry for a little bit extra. I think they realized after that this is only 1 toughness. Transform! That gets me more mana. They might not have had anything to do with the extra mana anyway. 1, 2, 3. Bring back Arguel. Could sacrifice it, but I like the ghost form here. That way, when I sacrifice it, I can immediately sacrifice it again! Yeah! The quest to kill my own commander. Let's see what they get. Hopefully not my exiling removal. I literally just said not my exiling removal, you punks! It's fine because it comes back, but it's not fine because I don't get the trigger. Now my sad little Arguel up against all this trample. Defense at a heart's also quite frustrating here. Sacrifice a non-token creature, please. Because it means that if I end up with more than 3 creatures on the battlefield, which, like, I am trying to go wide, that's bad. I'll play Boromir, so if they try to cheat things out, it won't work. Notably, this puts into play, it doesn't cast. So, Boromir does not stop Defense at a Heart, does stop a Tali, though. I know, he shows up the turn after. Fight Rigging? That would stop the Fight Rigging cast. Yeah, Boromir is honestly, like, he's in a lot of my decks right now, not just to protect whatever my game plan is, but a lot of it is just to stop free spells. Stop a Tali, stop a Modi, stop the first sliver, stop Fight Riggings. Yeah, I guess I'll sacrifice this. And then I'll bring out Doom Foretold in a turn. Move my commander to the command zone. Nah, we'll bring it back. Oh yeah, you get a Treasure. We do not want to transform that. Ooh. I'll use Skyclave Apparition on the Defense at a Heart, just so I don't have to worry about it. We ping! And I hope that the threat of Boromir stopping a Tali and Fight Rigging is enough. They're actually going to take an extra turn. My extra turn. Think if there's anything I need to do first. Oh yeah, try to cast whatever it is. It won't work. Perfect. They can sacrifice one of my creatures. Actually, both of my creatures. Using the temple. Cast Agadeem's Awakening for X equals 0. Okay, that's a priest. Sacrifice it to the Zots. Maybe Meathook Massacre for X equals 2 and a Boromir sacrifice. I think that's a warranted oops. They messed up. They let the fight rigging trigger happen because this is a May. It has to have a valid target, but they can still do like X equals 3, bring out the Skyclave Apparition. Or my commander. Oh, they brought out Boromir again. Aw, to sacrifice him again. I'm so tempted by the ring. Let's see. Paying 3 life. 1, 2, 3. I don't have anything that costs 4, right? Oh, I didn't need to bolt that in. Ah, I got extra life. Atali will get spells. Cannot cast them. Thank you, Boromir. Hey, Ratadrabek. Hey, Tribute to the World Tree. Did you pay the 1? They did pay the 1. Okay, Emrakul still kills us in, like, 2 hits. Going for Sorin, though. I will chump block with the Esper Sentinel. I get a Treasure. One, two, three. Arguel. We're gonna make this work. Mothra. Wait, we need our, we don't need that. Use that after. Okay, we draw here too. Move my commander to the command zone? No. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, now we get a Teysa. Wolf Little Haven, a bit more ramp. A monkey? Another monkey! Monkey 2, the sequel to Monkey. Choosing to gain life. And who do you fight? Mothra. Mothra's not dead. Since I don't feel I need to sacrifice Arguel here, I won't. Haha, wicked. Yo, check out my wicked awesome moth. I will block with our High Marshal Arguel. And we do need to prevent a little extra damage, so sure, we'll just make it so he doesn't die. I'm actually fine with killing the Atali, though. So yeah, we'll just put all of you here. You are the ring bearer, the High Marshal Arguel. Saying GG. Good game, Atali. Good game. Ishin, 2 heavens as 1. Doubles on attack triggers. This is only 2 lands. And a lot of 3-drops. This is 2 lands, but I do have a piece of ramp, so I will keep this. And I kind of hope that we can take things out, bring things back, and do what we need to stay alive before Ishin takes that. Because Ishin can be very aggressive. I actually might want to mulligan again. The mulligan again. I'll keep this. Hi, Ishin. Mono faces Kakazan. Doesn't have an on attack trigger, but it's still really good. Cold Steel Heart, I'm going to use this to get a second black source, since I don't have anything I can play off the Iron Craig anyway. It is Iron Craig. Ooh, Luminarch Aspirant. This is just good aggro right here. Look at you, already a 3/3. Too big for me to meet or hook. And, tragically, once Kumano faces Kakazan flips over, this dying to any damage they deal will cause it to be exiled. So I will not get the on-death trigger. Etching up Kumano. Jerk. That means I won't be blocking this turn. Oh, Patriarch's Humiliation. That is damage from a source they control. I'll move my commander back to the command zone and remove the perpetual effects so he still has text. Ba-bam. Yeah, the Meathook Massacre can only take out one of them. I'm going to sacrifice Kaya here. She's really here for her plus ability, but also her versatility as removal is pretty sweet. Goodbye, Kaya. Ishin to heavens as one. Coming out. I can take out the etching. Or I could play my commander, but the etching is still there to cause me trouble. You know what? I gotta get rid of it. When your whole deck is about your creature dying and you can't get your creature to die, desperate times, desperate measures. Ooh, Pain with the Pain. These are both Pain lands. Flowering of the White Tree. Gonna get a nice big buff. But not a buff that would protect you from this! I probably want to wait until they get to combat, though. Either not, I want to get down this Doom Foretold and see what happens. I foretell it will be Doom! Do you want to sacrifice your Flowering of the White Tree or Ishin? Oh, a Mithril Coat. Okay, they could sacrifice the coat instead of Ishin or the Flowering of the White Tree. Playing a land, comes in tapped. It's cool to have a deck where you can actually play Doom Foretold. Sacrifice my Meathook Massacre. It's not doing anything for me. Hi, Marshal Arguel. He says, hey. He shrinks! No longer as frightening. I'm gonna put a stop, I think. Ooh, Invasion of Gobakan. Goba can't believe it. Went for Shoulder's Edict. I wonder if they'll go to flip it. Legions to Ashes. Okay, so they just went for that exile. I will block with Arguel. He dies. I will not move him to the command zone. I will choose to transform this. I draw. Ooh, Jadar. Jadar's pretty cool. Going to bring back my commander. No, I don't want to do the thing. Not Thoughtseize. I want a Ghost form. Hello, don't mind me. Not trying to die or anything. That would be crazy, bro. I will block. Ooh, Embercleave. I do not have a way to stop that, but I can prevent 1 damage. And also, I could also choose to gain a life instead. It does the same thing. It's preventing 1 / gaining 1. Ow! Move my commander to the command zone. This time I choose no, because he has the ghost form on him. Transform that. No. Eat Arguel. Yes. Move my commander to the command zone. Yes. Transform this? No, I already have a transformed one. Now let's see if they can give themselves hexproof. Guess I have enough room for Jadar to come out too. In response to Redan, please sacrifice a non-token creature named Ishin. Ooh, give her a stick. Neat. I'm going to gain 2 life off eating a zombie. Play a land. Oh, it came in tapped because it's a snow land! Oh, Redan, how I hate your text. This is actually one of the, like, real rude pieces of text. Real rude magic text right there. Alright, fine. Arguel's coming out. He's not happy, because he can't die this turn the way he wanted to. What format am I playing? This is called Historic Brawl. It's a lot like Commander. Nice. This forces a block. And 3 damage still will go through. Cool Esper Sentinel. I am going to use part of this turn to... Well, let me play this first. This will still come in untapped. Shrink. Redan. Sacrificing this desert. They can give her hexproof. Also indestructible. I'm going to attack with Arguel. And sure, I guess the zombie can attack too. And it doesn't really matter when I sacrifice this. It's more about the fact that I do need to sacrifice it. Because we can do this on either turn. The Mount Doom ping. You're right, I had to do it on their turn. If they remember. Maybe they won't. Doesn't look like they did. So we will double block Redan. Chump block that Sentinel. Yeah, the Mount Doom has this ability of dealing 1 damage, so I could have done the same thing on my turn. So it's, we're just shading misplays here. We will attack with both. They have to block. I'm gonna put full control mode on. Because now when this dies... or in response to the trigger that caused it to die, you can sacrifice it. Yum yum yum. The infinite 4/3s. Nice. GG. Mythweaver Hawk. The kitty cat that goes wide real fast. I will keep this hand, kind of hoping that we can get some extra pieces. Hawk is a very good card. This is an alchemy card that copies your lands permanently. When it is on the battlefield, the first time lands enter the battlefield in a turn, even if it's more than one land, and even if it's your opponent's turn, you make a copy of all of those lands, and they come into play. Notably that even if the original land came in, say, tapped, these ones come in untapped. It's really, really good. Elvish Reclaimer, hey. I also have a Pock deck, because Pock is just a good card. If you're looking to play a super strong lands commander in green, I can recommend it, but I do assume that it will soon be a much more difficult matchmaking kind of card to play. Here, I have an Arguel. Ta-da! Gonna sacrifice that and get a super cool land. Elvish Reclaimer lets you sacrifice lands to get a different lands. Good to hit your landfalls on your opponent's turn with Pock. Roiling Regrowth, more lands. Yeah, I feel like this is gonna have harder matches. Hey, Atraxa eventually started matching with more difficult commanders. It just took a really long time. Here's Teysa. Please kill High Marshal Arguel. Thank you so much for killing High Marshal Arguel. Move my commander to the command zone? Yeah, I don't have a way to bring it back right now. We get double triggers thanks to Teysa. One of those transformed, and one of them untransformed. Here's Pock. How does your mom let you have all those lands? Trying to decide if I want to like force them to sacrifice Pock. I think I'd rather like wait for them to commit more to the board and protect my Teysa. Also play Boromir after a priest sacrifice. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. But I just want a lot of tokens. And this will get me a lot of tokens. Conduit of Worlds. Let them replay lands from the graveyard. Oh, you've made too many. Move my commander to the command zone. Yes. I can afford it. A luxury few can afford. Also, Pock, please leave. Use that mana to draw a card. Use the rest of the mana to draw more cards. Give me more cards! More cards! Oh, hi, Goreclaw. Goreclaw will discount Pock. Here's a Skrelv. The little guy. A Boromir. Plains. I don't really feel I need Boromir for anything here. Drawing cards. Everybody's favorite pastime. Oh, now a Xander's Wake shows up. Cool. I'll protect Teysa. And swing in. Welcome back, Mythweaver Pock. Scoot Bug. That will protect them very well from the Feast of Forgotten Gods. But will it protect them from me? I don't know. I'm going to have a lot of 4/3 flying tokens. Doom Foretold's also very funny. Love Doom Foretold. I will play land. Use the land to do the thing. Get a land. Would I rather tap to get 2 versus make them lose 1? Move my commander to the command zone. Nah, I'll find a way to bring it back. Cool. That should be enough tokens. Should be. I've got enough of them. Scrub's the little guy, a little dead guy. Scoots, they scoot, they scoot, they scoot, they scoot, they scoot. Is that last card in your hand a Craterhoof Behemoth? No, Shadow Spear. It gives lifelink and trample to Pock. I notably do have 34 life. I don't block. You gain 14 life. They're drawing cards. They're drawing cards. Do I have a favorite company for coffee mugs? No, almost all my mugs are just from, like, thrift stores. Whoever makes a mug with a thing I like on it. My brother gave me a mug for Christmas, though. It has dogs on it. They're cute. I think dogs are alright. They can also play creatures off the top of their deck with the Augur of Autumn. All the mana in the world and nothing to do with it. GG Pock. Yenna, Red Tooth Regent. She can copy enchantments, and if those enchantments happen to be auras, she untaps and can do it again. This hand is kind of missing some lands, but we do have Xander's Wake here, which is great. Gives us value when our stuff dies, and we have a reanimation piece, a bigger reanimation piece, a little bit of artifact enchantment hate, and Clevelenyo, because he's cool. Hey, Reese. You here to make some tokens, too? Play Xander's Wake this turn. Over Thought Sneezing. Ooh, a Scoot! This makes tokens. This makes tokens. This also makes tokens. I could just play High Marshal Arguel here. So I think I will. Ta-da! It's a 3/1. Yay! Do you want to kill it? Please don't exile it. Only kill. No exile. Ooh, Felidar Retreat. That's a good enchantment to copy. Gives you a landfall trigger, just like you. Yes, excellent. I will trade. My commander is dead. I'm going to leave it in the graveyard. Would I like to transform this? Yes, I would. That gets me more mana. I'm going to use Acquisitions Expert here. Do I need to bring back my commander yet? Not really. I'm going to start with Loran of the Third Path, taking out the Felidar Retreat. And to bring him back? Sure. Arguel returns. He lives. He dies. He lives again. I would like to see if they have anything that's really scary for them to copy. Like I said, I have a board wipe, a tutor. Cathar's Crusade, I will say, is pretty scary. So I'm going to hit that, and until they tutor, I don't know what they're going to be tutoring for. I'll play Cavaleño. Attack with Arguel. Arguel will get this extra vampire ability here, since he is an attacking vampire. Now I can sacrifice him to the Temple of Aclazotz to just accelerate my game plan, or I can try and get them to discard one of these things in hand. Since we know they have a potential board wipe, I don't actually care that much, and I'm just going to play Cold Steel Heart. We have a way to bring our stuff back from Graveyard with the Sun Titan, so I feel like I'm not in any rush. Also, if my stuff dies, this happens! It benefits me more to like do this every turn, try and killing my cards. Try and kill my cards. My Tireless Tracker. A land gets them a token, a clue. I can crack that open, or nope, they don't have anything to copy. Yenna does not have any enchantments to copy right now. Attack me! Okay, we can both draw a card. I'll have both of you attacking this time. Cavaleño, target yourself. This is already a Vampire Knight Demon, so I can't target it twice. Not letting these poor critters die. Well, I'll just kill them then. I'll sacrifice... Actually, do I want to go for the Grave Pact this turn? I don't want to go for the Grave Pact. It's like Grave Pact versus Sun Titan. Grave Pact! I will sacrifice this dude. Move my commander to the command zone. No, he lives in a trash. Would I like to transform this? No, I could transform it just to get mana, though. Because I don't have more black mana here. Slaughtered Specialist, Thieves Guild Enforcer, or Tithe Bearer Giant. Take one of those. Sure. He'll sacrifice a Bug-a-Bug. I'll play Iron Crag. A clue. Sixth land should be happening here. So that Scoot will start scooting. And I'm just like, please, attack into Loran so I can kill her and get another card off Xander's Wake. Ooh, Sword, and that should gain them a lot of life. Battle for Bretagard. That's going to be able to copy all of their different artifact and creature tokens. It's also itself copyable with Yenna. My god, they're gaining life. Block with Loran. Can both draw cards. I have a good number of board wipes in this deck since my commander likes to die so much. Blade Juggler, Blood Priest, Slaughter Specialist. Mondrak. More tokens. Maybe soon. Bring out Sun Titan. for some fun Titan. Have Iron Crag become the thing? No, please stop asking. You ask it to stop, and it never does. Has to be an attacking vampire, right? Yep. That means we are just about ready. Some of this. Move my commander to the command zone. I will say yes this time, because I don't trust the Sun Titan to be able to attack. Asylum Visitor, Blade Juggler, or Tithe Bearer Giant. Keep getting the cheap ones out. Not the 1/1s! We do want them to attack and kill Clevelenio, because that will get me another attacker in the air. Not quite lethal, but pretty darn close. Idyllic Tutor. What do you toot for? Possibly some exile removal for Sun Titan. They don't have enough mana to do that and copy it, though. Like, to play it and copy it. Three blind mice. So 3 blind mice with Yenna means that each turn you can get 3 blind, 3 blind, 3 blind mice. It just kind of keeps going deeper. Attack me! Please attack. Pretty please. I know I got big scary things, but I really want my Clevelenio to die. Okay, fine. Thieves Guild Enforcer, we mill them. Yeah, this is able to copy the copies of itself, which is pretty sweet. Flooded Strand. Let's grab some more mana. Let's grab our Shock Land. I got life to pay, so do they. We got it, Soul Warden. We want to use the right. I'll use the right on Yenna. Sacrificing you. Do not move it to the command zone. Why did you not use Mirex? Any of those? Like, just in case you wanted to activate us. I didn't want to. Is there a maximum number of units you can have on your board? Technically, you can only have 250 tokens. That's between all the different token types. Oops, accidentally turned this into Everflame by pressing spacebar too many times. And now I guess we will ask them politely to please sacrifice or wipe the board? Nah, we'll make them discard. What do you have in hand? They have to show me both the cards in hand. Now they don't have the option of a board wipe. They're gonna go crazy wide, but we have a lot of birds. They can make a copy of Battle for Bredagard. Sure. More interesting than a mouse, that's for sure. Gets them loads of tokens. There's no cap on conjures, no. Currently, it seems like a bit of an oversight. You can technically conjure any number of cards both into your deck or onto the battlefield. And there's a way you can get over 250. It would just be a lot of work. Gaining life. Having a ball. Next turn I can get down Mondrak. So I'm getting tons of tokens too. Crack open a clue to draw a card. Like thinking, do I want to ever bring back Loran? Cut this stuff off? Not really. I am going to take out the Tireless Tracker, though. Or not the Soul Warden. Stop gaining life, please. Ma'am! Please stop. What is that? Let's attack in. Everybody. Go for it. I'll grab Loran. We have Mondrak and the land as sacrifice outlets, depending on how many things we want to sacrifice. Just barely alive. Do they hoof? Landfall triggers happen. I'll sacrifice here. Move my commander to the command zone? Nah. I love that Pippin made a food for each of those too. They have a couple of card draws that they could do pretty much for free. Just gotta eat up these foods. Yeah, what is the most exponential way I could find to conjure cards? This is a legendary, so you can't go too crazy on it. I do think that it's conjuring copies into your deck or into your graveyard with something like Oracle of the Alpha. Oh, they're all swinging in! Okay, cool. Block a little there, block a little here, block a little there. There. Here. There. Some of that. That all seems good. Are they about to wipe the board? It'll leave me with like a 4/4 if they do. Chat is saying, enemy has lethal. Where? Where do they have lethal? No, they have farewell. Aww. They undid my really cool stuff. So they didn't gain any life, though, so we're gonna, Acquisitions Expert. That's the second board wipe we've seen in their token stack. And then Malakir Blood Priest to make them lose 2 life. Good game. Kentorius Canned. Can you feel it? I can feel it. I like that I have some removal in here. This dude's going to hopefully just be discovering nonsense and nothing good. I'm going to pay a lot of life to get things down early. Back roads in rural New England. Yeah, I imagine they are very dark. Very poor visibility. As per Sentinel. Thank you for the card. I appreciate you. And I hope you appreciate me. Paying another 3 life to get you a little buddy who definitely isn't going to sacrifice you. Totally not. Maybe they'll play a Mana Rock. We can destroy it with Loran. Yeah, it's so nasty out. It's been kind of cool and rainy. Only it was a little bit cooler. It could have been snow. Snow is so nice. Oh, the Virtue. Taking out the priest. She's gone. We'll bring out our commander. Hi, Marshal Arguel. Hello. Please do not kill. It didn't feel like Christmas in Massachusetts this year. It was a little warm and wet. Okay. The Clarion, they kill our commander. I don't think we need to bring it back just because we have the Paragon here, but I don't have another white source. So for now, I'm going to put it back in the command zone. Transform! So it gives me another white source, but only for one turn. Too bad. Using it on this guy. Hi, Marshal Arguel! Sup? It's me, a vampire guy. Kill me, I dare you, but do it maybe on my turn when I have Undying Malice up. Do I need to say it in a different language? Ooh, ooh, please! Ooh, I wonder if they will plus or minus on Contorius. They're plussing. They're making a spirit token. Doing some of this. Doing some of that. Move my commander to the command zone. No. Come back with a +1/+1 counter. Love that. Decline. Protect him. For when I ultimately sacrifice him next turn. You're just out here like, please discover into a board wipe. It's a Get Lost. So unfortunately, Get Lost can't hit Kaya. Virtue of Courage. Gives them a extra, essentially, impulse draw. And destroy it. I only have one white source. See if I can draw plains here. It's kind of a plains. I'll use it to get a plain old plains. Not even a duel. Oh, wait, I can't. Right, because it's one of the black ones. I love paying life. It's so fun. Love them more than anything. Sacrifice this. Do not return it to the command zone. Goes back into my hand from Kaya. There we go. Now we're talking with tokens. Whoo, there's a board refill right there. And now comes the board wipe. Gosh, I hope not. Ooh, a research desk. More impulse draw. Probably looking for lands. They hit those lands early and they could only use one. Showdown of the Scalds. Or a mountain. Probably getting that mountain out. Mountain. Things getting exiled are good for you. Craig. Craig to Crag. Can replay the fetch with Sarah Paragon. I don't think that that's going to be my best move, though. I think I'll play Arguel as insurance. Attack, 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 attack. We can both draw. Nice. Valkyrie Rebirth. They don't wipe the board. Then, well, we can sacrifice and make some more stuff. And if they do wipe the board, we'll just have it come back and make some more stuff. Oh, why does it always have to be farewell? Alright, enchantments and creatures. So, I guess in response, we will sacrifice. Move my commander to the command zone. No. It'll make these tokens. They're not going to do anything. I'm just going to sacrifice. Dar. I'm just getting this, like, mana and everything for eating up the blood fast. Yum yum. Love paying life. Yum yum. Still love paying life. Monkey! Ah! Is he a monkey? You got No Priest of Oblivion. Sarah Paragon. Paragon of all the Sarahs. Bring out the dude. If they go to kill it, and if they don't, we kill it. I wonder if the replacement effects will work for that. I probably have to order them, right? But don't get exiled. Come on back. This is ours to kill. My boy to murder. Repeatedly, frequently. Just kind of keep doing it. What the heck is this? Whenever you deal some damage, discover extra X that damage, and replay a card from a counter duplicate of into your hand. What? I never heard of this guy before. Okay. If it would die, it gets exiled. So we will sacrifice it. And we will have to put it back into command zone. Because otherwise it just gets exiled. Transform it. No. Okay, now we can go back to making tokens at least. We don't block, because if we do block, then they would Spike Field Hazard and take out my Sarah Paragon. Yeah, this thing does look like it would fit into Rocco, because it's got trample, too. It's a gnome riding on a dinosaur. At least as far as I can tell, that's what's happening in that art. So good news, everyone. It's an artifact creature. Which means I can destroy it. I can spike this in response. We could sacrifice it in response. Why don't you tap the Murex, like ever? This is the thing we are much more concerned about protecting. Sarah Paragon, save me! Spike field hazard? Sure. It happens. The monkey happens! And you found a... Ooh, Doom Foretold! Play it. Play it, it's a cool card. You know you want to play it. You know you wanna! Yeah! Depth of spam, please don't feed the trolls. Blood. Fast blood. Not to be confused with slow blood. Why are you looking at this? Yes, these are all things I can sacrifice. Okay, well now I can't sacrifice that one. Rude! I'm not gonna get rid of your dash and monkey this time. Replay it. Get you out, sacrifice you. Just no authority. Alright, I need to put a stop right here. One thing I want to be stealing from their graveyard. I can play the Virtue on one of these turns. Maybe once this is gone. Monkey does not respect authority. Because he is a monkey. Towards the plowshares. In response, we will sacrifice it. Move my commander to the command zone. Decline. I have a couple of buddies. Yeah, I'll pay 2 life. Frisky. I know you deal direct damage. But friskiness. So we can wait until all this goes. Doing the other one too. Oh, sometimes I want my life gain. Oh, hey, Rahilda. Yeah, I can pay 2 life. Rahilda does not have haste. Monkey! I get the Cold Steel Heart. Do not transform that, thank you. Double checking which lands it's tapping. This is good. Sacrifice it. Do not move it to the command zone. Now we can move it to the command zone. Get the little exile there. Get more white mana. Use the white mana for this. We can also helping hand somebody else back from the graveyard. Offer them a little handshake. Ooh, that's a Mothra. I wouldn't mind that. I have turned Iron Craig into equipment in equipment decks. Also, sometimes just by accident. It happens. They're unearthing this. Digging. Get themselves away from one life. You know, the Discover brings them away from one life. So if you press spacebar to try to like automatically go through the Iron Craig's trigger when you have a legend enter the battlefield, it will say yes and transform into equipment. It's not even a misclick. It's just like, oh yes, pass, 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 pass. I feel like decline should be the automatic one. But maybe that's just me, who does not want to accept. Ooh, Chandra, you can deal so much damage to my face. Do you pay the 1? Asking for a friend. The friend is me. They do not pay the 1.
I will burn Phyrexia to ash.
Ooh, they're digging. You found Light Up the Night. They don't have enough to cast it from graveyard, so they can cast it for X equals 2. Which will deal 3 damage, so they could take out the 2 blockers. But they wouldn't be able to kill me. That's GG. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Brawl Stars. I hope you liked Hi, Marshal, Arguel, and I hope that after seeing this deck, more people will want to try him in the queue. Maybe doing their own brews, moving it more into an Aristocrats deck, or more into a kind of pseudo-combo deck. Maybe even to a Vampires deck? We'll wait and see. I think this card is really unique, and I'm glad I had a chance to build it. If you like the deck is in the description of the video. If you want to come hang out with me, twitch.tv/Amazonian is where I stream almost every single day. And if you want to, like, I don't know, maybe drop me a couple dollars, I have a Ko-fi. That's a way to just, like, donate through credit card or PayPal. In the description as well. I appreciate all the people who have already hit me up with like $5, $10, $15, $20. It makes a huge difference. This is my full-time work, so any money is appreciated. Thank you so much for the holiday presents. Thank you so much for watching, and have a brawlful day.